Hi everybody, it's Julie. I am here and I'm going to work on, I was going to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and, skip and go to getting the book ready to make sure I don't have to go find another one. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my trusty knife here. I've already folded the cover forward. Okay, so I'm just trying to break through to the spine. I really want to be able to keep this book intact. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to because we have here we go. We have a book that is glued, which, you know, that's not ideal. Okay, see where you've seen some where I've just been able to just come right in and pull the front right off. So simple. And then sometimes not so much. This is a not so much. The cool thing is this book will be intact. Oh, look it. Okay, well, I guess we are going to be bloopers intact. We will be adding a spine, which is actually probably a good thing. I am going to take these front 4. These are the back pages, and I'll be able to use those in my journal. And then this one also, well, we'll wait, because I don't know if I wanted to read this book or not. I don't remember. So here I'm going to go ahead and we'll just go ahead and cut this along here. So what that means is I'm going to have to grab some chipboard or a cereal box and make a fake spine. Okay, so that we have done recently. I really, you know, I like grabbing all those, it's like free paper right there. Okay, and then I'll go through if I'm going to check and figure out if I want to read this or not. But look, it's got the spine and everything. So yeah. Okay, well, not what I wanted to do. Oops, sorry, today. But we do what we have to do. So we're going to clean this up. I do want to use this white book. We've already made sure our pages were going to fit this book. So okay, so let's see. Here's a nice thick one. Okay, so that one was what, 1.5 inches? Yeah. I think we're going to go with, let's see, what 2 inches would be that. I think 2 inch will be good. I don't know, because we still have to add the things in. Let's do 2 1/4. That's been my, if I'm not doing 2.5 or 3, I've been doing 2 1/4. So if you want to see how I've actually made covers, there is a playlist, a hardcover playlist in the description box down below. And that will show you how I have made some covers. We're going to go ahead and put that right up there because we can use that in future Okay. Okay. So let's see if it's lined up. Yep, that side is. Let's check this side. Yeah, I had a feeling we were off. I had a feeling. Oh, don't get all bunched up. There we go. Okay, so there, and then we'll just cut right along that. Okay, so there we go. I'm happy with that. And I'm just going to do one. I think that that'll be sufficient. This is... Okay, so this being the outside, and we're going to go ahead and line them right up next to each other. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to straighten this out. There, put it in the trash. Okay, now okay, I'm going to use fabric here. So I am going to want to put down some paper. Let me find a piece of, just a piece of paper that has nothing on it. Yeah, how hard that is. Okay, that'll work. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use my glue stick because it's paper to cardboard. It should be fine. Oh my gosh, it's it's amazing. It's cold today, but oh my gosh, it's nothing like yesterday. And I kept thinking that maybe I was relapsing and getting sick again because I was so cold. Well, last night on the news, it said where I live was 16 degrees. So that would explain why I was so cold. And I just couldn't get warm. And the house, of course, wasn't gonna, it was heating up, but not fast enough. So I don't know if you remember, but in the video that I did, I had a blanket on my legs. I'm wearing a hat. I'm wearing a hat today too. Whoops. Because you lose so much of your heat out of your head, out of the top of your head. I'm like, okay, well, I'll wear a hat. Okay, so I've got this. I'm all lined up. And I have picked out a fabric from my stash. I also have a contact paper. But I like this because my cover is going to get busy, I think. So I think this is going to be good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this down. Okay, and we'll fray it. And then I'm going to need one for the inside as well. Okay. And then these all go in one direction. So let's go ahead and go over here. We'll start this. That'll give us a tag topper thingy. Pulling off the frayed strings. And let's see. We go to there and we'll go to here. I want to cover up where the other pieces were. Okay, so there's that and there's that. I wanted to do this now because I'll go ahead and bind this, and then I'll start being able to see where things that I've already made are going to go, and as well as whatever I use for the cover, I will have used it. So so that will be good. So let's go ahead and we're going to grab this glue because that's what I like to use for this. And on the outside, I'm just going to go ahead and put my glue down. Okay. Nothing too super out of the ordinary from what I usually do. I do want to make sure that I like where I'm putting it, and I'm going to push it up and push it down. Okay, then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to line this up again, make sure there's a little bit of a gutter, and I'm going to come over all the way to this line right here with my fabric. Okay, you see I'm using the bottom of my glue. Both of my Tombow glues that I use have this special feature that I love. Okay, now I'm getting some glue to go into that space there. Then I'm going to go ahead, move it over. I'm going to start in the middle and go out and down and out and up. Okay, out and down and out and up. And then I'll go grab my pin top and get my little crease going here. Okay, then come over here, line it up because it's out of line. Okay, line it up, line it up, add our glue out to the line, back. Okay, and then come over and get some glue into that space. Line it back up again because I moved. Push it over, up and down, or down and up, whichever it is that you like to do. Then give it a nice pin top crease. You see it starts actually looking like a book. Okay, we're going to take it and turn it over. Okay, and then I have my tape over here. I'm getting to the end of it, getting to the end of the bandage. Let's go ahead and we'll put our glue in the center. Okay, line up the bandage. And this is wet glue, so we have more time than we have like with the other Tombow or with fabric tack. That also means it takes longer for it to dry. That's okay. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and make sure a little bit of glue goes down in that hole. Okay. Open sesame. And can mark it. Okay. Now, when I put this on, I don't put it on straight. I actually angle it a little bit. Okay. And that's just so that it doesn't easily rip right up the edge. If that makes sense. Okay. Because basically this is my book cloth right here. Okay. Again, pin is going to pin top. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pulling the tape over a little bit at a time so that it can go down in that hole. Okay, and we'll make it one more time. Okay, I'm going to come over here. Out of all the things I've used, I found that this is my favorite for doing this part. Okay. Back over here. Okay. Now we need to cut this one. Okay. So the bottom is frayed. You know what? If we go ahead and cut from up here, go out. Okay. Then I want to get all my strings off. Okay. Then I'm going to measure what we have. Okay. So we're just rebinding this journal is what or this book. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and come over to where our other one shows that we were at, our front piece of fabric. Okay, can we see where this one goes to? It goes over a ways. This is definitely my favorite glue for making covers. I found out about this from Jessica at Paper Terrace and has been my favorite ever since. Do you have a glue that you like to use for this particular application for making your journal covers? Okay. I'll do this again. You hear all that noise? That's where it's getting caught up. Okay. Okay, make sure you're pulling your fabric out. You don't want it to buckle up. Okay, then we'll come over and try this side. Make sure this is not buckling up. There's a place on this that really wants to buckle. Okay, now this will dry, and it will dry stronger because of the glue. So where we've added the glue on both sides of that spine, it is going to give us it's going to make it feel sturdier even than it does right now. Go along the top. Okay. Okay. So this is what we've got. I'm happy with it. So let's go ahead, and while we're at it, we're just going to go ahead. We're going to put the tape back over where it goes. Oh my gosh, I'm loving my new desk setup. It's like night and day to what I had before. I'm going to put my, I'll put my book down here. Okay, so I have this piece, and I want to cut a piece out of it. Okay. So remember, we used a piece like this as a pocket on the inside of the journal. Now we're going to use it as part of a panel on the front. So we are going to add embellishments to the front. I don't always add a bunch of embellishments to the front because I figure it's, you know, it's going to be in a bookcase. But for this one, I actually wanted to add them. Okay, so let's see. This goes this direction. Let's make sure we've got the front, not the inside. Okay, so this is the front. This is the front, and I'm really glad, you know, check things 10 times. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this down. Okay, I don't want to, I'm going to use this real quick. in the center. So you saw we did not put this on paper, but I have something coming up tomorrow. We are going to use this for embellishments tomorrow. So for the mini challenge and the challenge, we are going to be making embellishments. But with what? Well, hint, I'm going to use that paper. And speaking of hints, Thursday's video had hints of the upcoming challenge in the chat. I don't usually do that. It just sort of happened. I was, I'm not feeling well, so I was not my usual self, apparently. And, but I'm really excited about the hints that went out. You can find those in the chat of Thursday's video. I'll put the link in the description box down below. Okay, so remember I said I wanted to put the C'est La Vie girl in the front. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this part. And we're going to use the one that has no legs. Okay, I am going to take the magnet off. And I'll put it up here in my little box, because otherwise it will be bumped. I have this flower that I've been saving forever, well, for a long time. And so I think I want to add that where her legs would be. We have the Eiffel Tower. So nah, that's too big. So let's see. What can we use? Do we have any other do we have any other Eiffel Tower or Arc de Triomphe that are not so big? Ah, we've got this one. Okay. So yes, it's with her, but I think we'll go ahead and we'll fussy cut this and the rose, because that will give us both. I'm going to go ahead and make my own petals. So you'll see I'm fussy cutting right on the flower. Not around the red, but right on the flower. Okay, go around the blue. So have you been enjoying this this series? We're calling it the C'est La Vie series. And it started with the Patreon digitals that I gave them for January. And their craft with me. And I was like, well, I might as well finish the journal. So here we are. And of course, here we are finishing this journal, and it's time already for a VIP. So our VIP for January, everyone that finished their January challenge journals and posted them on time, that is Wednesday. Okay, so that is my little thing. But you know what? Remember the hanger? So remember the hanger? Now this is an older one. It said on it 2012. Oh, this is the newer one. They were 2006. They had this. These were in the back of the closet. But I've got this one that's got black on it. And so I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. Can we put that under there? I like it. It gives us all the things. Should we bring it down? I bring it down, it'll be easier to put the tie across it, I think. Okay, because the other thing I have to add is we do have the bling. Okay, what if we put it back up and we put the bling down here? I'll think about it. Okay, but I like it up here. Okay, so with that, okay, so lined up with this leaf. We're going to use this glue because then our glues won't fight. Because some of the glues, the chemical makeups of them will fight. Okay, we're going to go over and under. So have you ever used the paper from a hanger for making anything in a journal? Okay, we're going to go with it right there. Okay. I could rip that off. Okay, save that rose. Okay, then we're going to come over and put this down. I think this is going to be really pretty. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's embellishment video. I've got some fun things I want to do, so, but I had told you that we would do the cover. Okay, so this, well, we did the cover for the purple journal. Okay. Okay, I really like it so far. Okay, so next we'll have the Arc de Triomphe. It's like the best way of, what is the best way of putting this on here? Okay, I'm going to do it so it just goes under that leaf. So, like I said, I used the Patreon digital. So the different tiers of Patreon received different digitals, or access to different digitals of this kit. If you're an Emerald, you got all of them, including the pages. But I do have a digital kit called Paris Très Jolie, and so it has some of the, it has all the images. It has them in different ways. And also has some other images. They are in like a mint turquoise and a peach color is the, but it can go pink. Okay, we'll put that flower down. Guys, I've had this flower for so long. I'm so glad to finally use it on something. That is going to be my cover for the Paris Très Jolie. Now, I have to decide if I want to put, I don't have to decide right now, but I'm like, do I want to put the red bling? Because remember, we're putting red bling in the journal itself. Let's go ahead and so we just go ahead and go around and see if we find a place that we might want to put it. Oh, I kind of like it up there. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off and I can play with it, see if I like it, right? Okay, so I like it. I like it. I can hear my clock. Tick tock. Which always reminds me of Mia. I still have not heard from her. Mia, if you're out there, I hope you're okay. And we have been praying for you and your family and your whole country there in Turkey. Mia was my first moderator. If you've been here in the last week or two, you've heard me say it quite often. She was very helpful. I had no idea. I was like, moderator? What's that? Because back then we had bots that would come in and, oh my gosh, I love it. Look at that. Look at that with this. Okay, so, and our journal is going to stick out, which I'm fine with that. Okay. So everybody, I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing weekend. Stay warm, stay safe, and give your loved ones a huge hug. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.